So, just run Insta Speedathon. Got a world record. Just got another world record in practice afterwards.
I'm the forest.
But I think I can do even better than that.
Today, I will tell you the story of Boris.
So we're going to see how this one goes.
With a curious nose, who lives with his family in the park. But one day, after a terrible forest fire, in the smoke and confusion, Boris got separated from his family.
Okay, and ready to begin. 3, 2, 1, go.
In the morning, he mustered up his strength and started his adventure. He got a little lost, so he did what any smart boar would do. He used his nose. There, winding between the rocks. Mud, grass, and love. His mother. The old shed. His mother was stuck inside. She wasn't hurt, but she needed help. And Boris couldn't open the door alone. He had to find his brothers and sisters to help her get out. To help him, his mother taught him a wild boar secret. She explained that to find a particular smell, he needed to ignore other, stronger smells. This scentometer shows everything Boris smells around him. Boris can ignore some smells to focus on important ones. And just like that, Boris was happily following the trail of his brother Gary, when suddenly, Boris had found a very pretty flower. I made a sketch of it in my notebook. Everything I see in the forest, I write down in this notebook. Done. Boris knew this smell well enough now. He could ignore it and focus on what mattered. He could not. There he is. His brother Gary, looking sleepy as always. But something was off. He needed help, and Boris knew just the thing. Arum root, known to help with lazy brothers. I write down all of Boris's adventures on this page. find the trail of the spotted arum, he needed to ignore his brother's scent. There, deep in the soil, was the arum root. He had finally found it. Now to bring it back to Gary. Boris gave the root to his brother, who took a small bite. Gary felt better, ready to follow Boris wherever they may go. At his own pace, of course. Boris could not open this by
Oh my god.
He needed help.
Stop getting stuck on stuff, you stupid little pig.
Side, he was even stronger. The great waterfall. After a hard day, I sometimes go for a dip in the river. The smell was no longer a mystery to Boris. He could ignore it. Boris wasn't scared of the dark. He loved to explore. And with a light, the cave might... There's Mimi. She had found a great hiding place. But this time she wasn't playing. The darkness had swallowed her courage. Mimi was too scared to move in the dark. But light would chase her fear away. Boris and his light had chased her fears away. Boris used to play around here. I always feel a twinge of pain. Before Boris could say hi to his brother, Ollie set off. Where was he going? His brother let out a sigh of relief. As much as he loved food, being stuck in it wasn't great. Maybe he learned his lesson. Maybe not. In
Oh my
any
god, I went the
case,
wrong way.
he was happy to be reunited with his brother. Ah, the forest. My favorite spot in the park to take a short nap in the shade of the tall trees. Still enjoying the honey. His sister Belle. She was full of energy and happy to see her brother. Boris was delighted. She always made things feel like a parade. high plateau. Legend has it that a ghost still roams this landscape. His sister Justine was busy with her big mushroom growing project. She couldn't help Boris now. Her garden needed a bolete, a button mushroom, and a bloody milk cap. The sense of the forest held no more secrets for Boris. Justine was delighted. The garden was beautiful. Boris didn't remember her too well, but Justine seemed eager to help now. What a feast!
Oh my god.
The mountain. A lot of effort for a magnificent view. Boris is not a bird. Or at least, that's what I thought.
I pressed triangle. Fuck you. I pressed triangle.
Made him sad. Boris had an idea to make his brother smile. There were seeds there, in the burned earth. With some water, they could bring new life. Now I understand why I can't find my watering can. Boris had found a beech nut, the fruit of the beech tree. One day, it might become a fine tree.
Not bad. Could have been faster, but not bad.
Boris had
We are getting
defeated the
quicker.
Swedes. He just had to go back to show Rock.
This is going to be a world record.
See, the group were beginning to feel exhausted. It was time to take a much-needed break. That night, Boris dreamt of trees. Rock looked in disbelief. The trees were coming back. He stood up, filled with happiness. With Rock on board, the group was complete. They could go free their mother now. Even from a young age, boars are really strong.
Time coming up. Nice. Time 1608. Nice.
Thanks to the siblings' efforts,
I reckon sub 16 is easily doable. We went the wrong way when we got Oliver. We got stuck on a few things in general.
None of it would have been possible. Thanks to his perseverance, he had truly become a wild boar with an excellent nose. And that's the story of Boris the Boar. I hope you enjoyed it.
I did. I enjoyed myself. New world record. Getting better at finding those beech nuts. Okay, well, new world record. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.